one message, one point we can make today, or any day. It is this. If the Fergie fits, wear it!
Randy Ferguson, if you're not going back to college, then you should find a job instead of just fooling around all summer. I can't believe it.
In our last adventure, you recall, our hero Randy Ferguson and his sister Nikki sank their summer savings into a T-shirt business.
Ta-da!
The business was more than Sister Nikki cared to deal with. So she passed the deck to Randy.
All right, you guys. Next summer, it's full-time production.
And ahead he goes at the helm, surrounded by an intrepid crew. Denise Williams, Vice President of Finance.
Don't forget, I know what kind of shape this company's in better than it.
Mrs. Samantha Peabody, Corporate Counselor and friend.
Let me give you a little tip, kid. The key to business is timing.
And finally, Marketing Manager Terry Tortuga. Terry.
Command the demand, supply the supply, and presto, infinite money.
Surmounting one obstacle after another, Fergie flourished, incorporated, and grew strong. Alas, incorporation was no shortcut to the land of milk and honey, as Terry unfortunately found out when he ordered some bargain basement material.
Right here.
As we rejoin our protagonists in profit, they find themselves face to face with an oversaturated market, plummeting sales, and a shrewd competitor. And worse,
Our T-shirts are defective. What? I want a new T-shirt. Now!
can this storm be weathered?
We're sinking. Fast.
Let's find out as Fergie Diversifies.
Randy, this couldn't have happened at a worse time. Especially with this new competition from Froggies.
It's terrific timing. For them.
Their timing was good. Almost too good.
What's that mean, Sam?
Well, look. These Froggy shirts are made from the threadbare miracle knit fabric we bought.
Except the material Terry ordered was factory seconds, with no guarantee.
Jimmy sounded so nice on the phone.
Oh, great, great. Put Terry on the phone with the mayor of New York, and we'll get us a deal on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay, ease off, Denise. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you think so. I mean, you're the one who okayed this knuckleheaded idea without ever even investigating Threadbare.
All right, Miss Perfect. I didn't hear you objecting.
Yeah, well, then maybe you should have listened a little closer.
Is there any lemon for my tea?
Terry, get Sam's... Terry? Terry? Terry?
He's gone.
Yes, and he didn't look too happy either.
He's not in the building.
Something I said, wasn't it?
Well, he's been a little uncomfortable ever since he joined us.
Now what are we going to do? Defective shirts, a price war, and now no marketing manager.
Guess I don't blame him for leaving. I jumped on him for buying the stuff.
I'm afraid that as partners, we all took some responsibility for that decision.
You're right. And I've got to find him and apologize. Randy, where do I look?
We'll look together. Hiya, Slugger. How you doing?
Hi, Randy. Doing fine for a has-been. Oh, popcorn?
Thanks.
Want some of this?
Oh, no. I never touch it.
It's milk.
Oh, I'll have some. Denise wants to talk to you.
Oh, sure she does. I've been a clown to her ever since I joined, Fergie.
No, really. I think she appreciates you more than you know.
Ah,
We all do. The business couldn't get along without you.
All I did was mess things up.
Oh, that wasn't your fault. And we all okayed it. Anyway, Sam says to get ourselves out of this mess, we gotta turn our liabilities into assets. And you're the man to do it.
Me?
Of course you. Everyone knows you're the major creative force at Fergie.
Yeah, but that awful fabric, there's so much of it. How could that ever become an asset?
I'm sure you'll think of something, Terry.
Oh, hi, Denise. Feed a bird?
I mean it, Terry. I have faith in you. I want to apologize for those dumb things I said.
Oh, you mean the joke about buying the Brooklyn Bridge? That's the best joke I heard all week. I was just remembering it. Well, these birds have had enough. Let's get back to work. But listen, you guys. If I have to quit once more, definitely for the last time. Hey, what's this?
Oh, that? When my upholstery warms up, I always get a hot seat when I sit down. So I use some of our defective T-shirts to take the heat off.
No kidding. Hey, that's it.
It is?
Sure, the Fergie hot seat. We get back all our defective T-shirts and market them as Fergie hot seats.
Fergie hot seat. Not bad.
Not bad. Let's say you've got a van or a sports car or anything with a bucket seat. It's a hot day. But does your seat sizzle? No, siree. Yeah, Fergie hot seat.
Hey, that's terrific.
Terrific? It's sensational. You know, Randy, you were right. You do need me back. Badly.
One moment, please.
Hello, Threadbare? This is Tortuga, marketing manager for Fergie Inc. Yeah, it's about that new miracle knit fabric you've been shipping us. We just can't get enough of it. Oh, fine. Yes, just anything you've got lying around. Same deal. Fine. Well, goodbye now. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. That's why I'd like to see a Fergie hot seat in every Jeep, truck, and personnel carrier in your army. How many? 50,000? No, sir. No, sir. No problem. I'll get someone on it right away. Denise!
And so, due to the success of the hot seats, we've almost completely recovered. Finally. And I think Terry deserves a hand for turning a potential loss into a real gain.
Oh, shucks. It was nothing, really. Just an idea. Any genius could have thought of it.
Right. But we're not out of the woods yet.
What do you mean? Denise says we're doing great.
Randy's right. Sooner or later, hot seat sales will level off, too. Saturation, remember?
Sam, for once I think I'm a step ahead of you. Your dedicated president has in fact given this problem more than just a passing thought. And the result is, ta-da, corporate planning.
Corporate planning. Now that is a step in the right direction.
Right. Under Corporate Plan A, I propose that we acquire our own little textile mill so that we can produce our own fabric and have control over its quality.
Good idea. Be your own supplier.
Oh, and then we can sell the surplus material from our mill to our competitor.
Right. And reinvest the profits in a chain of retail stores.
Now that's corporate planning. That's vertical integration.
And that's only Plan A. I'm just getting started. If our present markets are going to shrink, then we got to move into other lines, which brings us to, ta-da, Corporate Plan B, diversification. We hit our market with new products, bike bags, beach blankets, and who knows what. It'll take courage, daring, and imagination.
Hold on, Tiger. It'll take courage, daring, and every last cent of our profits. Where do you propose we get the money?
From our friendly, warm-hearted, benevolent banker. Where else?
More money? Mr. Ferguson, I've already told you I can't extend your line of credit now. I hate to say it, but the well is dry. Goodbye.
And that's about it, Sam. Our warm-hearted, benevolent banker turned us down. Flat.
You win some, you lose some. Nobody ever said business is easy.
Hi, gang. Fasten your seatbelt. All our problems are solved. I got great news.
You've just broken the 4-minute meal.
I met this incredible guy named Millstone. And he rides around in this big black limo. Are you ready for this? He wants to buy 51% of Fergie Inc. for $1 million bananas.
$1 million bucks? Wow!
Hey!
We're in the money.
We're in the money. We're in the money, honey. Hey!
We're in the money.
Hold on, kids. What if he actually means 1 million bananas? Could be a ripoff.
A ripoff? How?
Simple. We've grown fast, we're stable, we've got the Fergie name and reputation. Why, our inventory alone is worth $250,000.
Yeah, but it would sure solve our cash problem.
Well, let's make him a counteroffer.
You might end up with Millstone's cash, but you might also be exchanging one problem for another. 51%?
51% is controlling interest. We'd all end up working for him. Even you.
What? Never! I'd rather be poor but happy. Hey, who is this guy Millstone anyway?
Sam, what I want to know is, without his money, where do we go from here?
Well, there's always Wall Street.
You mean we have to move to New York?
Could be it's time for Fergie Inc. to go public.
Go public? You mean sell shares of our stock in our company to the general public?
Certainly. They happen to have something we need.
Right. Money. We could expand production. Corporate Plan A, remember?
Yeah, but shareholders, that's a lot of responsibility.
We've been responsible to the public all along by supplying them a product they could rely on.
Well, as a card-carrying member of the general public, I like the idea. But what about Millstone?
Forget about Millstone. We'll give him a phone call and say thanks, but no thanks.
Good. Now that that's settled, let me tell you a little bit about going public. First, you'll have to head over to your lawyers again to have the papers drawn up.
Now, don't forget that whatever kind, nature, or description includes, but is not limited to, the assets, allocations, articles, and ascertainments which shall necessarily abate to that extent.
Right.
Then, of course, you'll have to have an underwriter, let's say a stockbroker, sell your shares for you. The price per share will be determined according to our balance sheet and earnings record. The underwriter will help you meet all the regulations and requirements of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Memo from the chief.
Geez, what is it this time?
It's all about that new stock purchase plan for employees.
Can't even get any work done around here.
It is a really good deal.
Memos, memos, memos.
Listen, if Fergie does well, we're going to make some real money.
Money? Geez, what are we waiting for? Sam, can you believe this puny display?
It's not much.
Now take a look at the competition.
Maybe it's time we got some retail stores of our own.
Leave this one to me, Sam. Yoo-hoo, miss. I wonder
May I help you?
We'd like to speak to George, please, dearie.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go get him.
Sam, did you see that girl? She was beautiful.
Looks like I'd better handle this one, Romeo.
Do you know the owner here, Sam?
Sure do. He was married to a friend of mine. He's a widower now, though. And a rich one, too.
Oh, my dear Samantha!
George!
What a pleasant surprise. What brings you here?
Business. And pleasure.
Well, let's get the business out of the way. What can I do for you?
Well, frankly, George, there is something you can do for me and my friends.
Well, just name it.
We're Fergie, And frankly, George, our line isn't getting the exposure we'd like. The Fergies are just stacked up with the other clothes, and our clothes aren't just ordinary clothes. They're Fergies.
Please accept my apologies, Samantha. You know, there's so many manufacturers, and it's hard to single out any one, but we'll fix that.
Oh, George, you always were such a sentimentalist. You're forgiven this one time.
Thank you.
You own more than one of these stores?
Samantha, you know I own a whole chain of stores, along with my granddaughter, Phoebe.
Oh, George, wouldn't it be grand if we could spend our twilight years together? Perhaps we should consider a merger.
A merger?
Stock in Fergie Inc. for your stores?
Don't stop now. Tell me more.
Of course, it would be subject to approval by the board of directors and all the lawyers.
Of course, lovey.
Good. Well, come on, boy. Snap out of it. We've got work to do. Now you'll have to get back to the lawyers again. To put this deal together, there'll be a flock of details to organize. George and Phoebe will be stockholders, of course. They'll want to be on our board of directors, too. And don't forget the Corporations Commission. You'll have to get their stamp of approval, but don't worry. The lawyers will help you pull all the paperwork together. How are you coming with those forecasts, dearie?
Okay, Sam. I just wish your computer'd get here. My staff is really overloaded.
It's a mini computer. I could use it, too. I'm trying to get these shareholders' names reorganized in time for the annual meeting.
Denise, I'd like you to meet Phoebe. Phoebe, this is Denise.
Oh, Denise, I've heard so much about you.
Oh? Like what?
I don't know. That you're good with figures?
With a merger in the works, and since our articles of incorporation call for anywhere from 3 to 6 board members, I'll be proposing Phoebe for the board. Isn't that great?
Terrific.
Well, come on, Phoebe. Let's have a look at your new office. It's right down the hall from mine.
Could I get a little help over here? Right there. That's it.
Now that the agreement for the merger has been signed, I'd like to officially welcome George Sweeney and his granddaughter, Phoebe, to our board of directors. Denise?
As you can all see, the unaudited figures for our first year as a public corporation are excellent. We should have a terrific shareholders meeting, and our first annual report shows a healthy profit and dividend. So, as long as our products stay popular, we'll have a rosy future. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Denise. And now, Phoebe, for your report.
Well, development has come up with a new product, and I hope you'll all like it.
I'm sure we will, won't we?
Well, here it is, and it comes in all colors with your choice of hairstyle.
What's it called?
Lippo, the Fergie Lippo.
Oh, that's perfect.
Just perfect. I love it.
I knew you would.
We'll gear up for full production.
Full production.
Maybe a test market would be a good place to start. You know, a nice, small test market.
Market schmarket. I know my instincts. That's what we're afraid of. Denise, you and Terry get started right away on an ad campaign. Make it big. Go all the way. We'll start our shift full-time on the Flippo and turn up the burners on production.
Not so fast, Randy. The board still has to vote.
Oh, of course. I almost forgot. Well, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
George.
I buy it. Could be a fad.
Terry? Buddy?
Well, I don't know.
Abstain? Okay. All opposed?
Nay.
3-2. Almost unanimous. Well, gang, Flippo.
Your Flippo. Any hairstyle you like? Why don't you try one on and see which
You know, Denise was right. A flippo is a floppo. What's all this going to do to next week's shareholders meeting?
Aha! Good question, Terry. What will happen at the next shareholders meeting when you try to explain the flippo? Well, Randy?
Nothing. The meeting next week is last year's annual meeting. And fortunately, this is this year's problem, which will be taken up at this year's annual meeting, which will happen next year.
Oh. I have one thing to say.
What's that?
I hope you don't try that line on the shareholders.
Shareholders are the owners of your corporation, Randy. And the management, that's you, is responsible to them. That's one of the strengths of a publicly owned corporation. All right, a mistake was made. And you, audience, let's say you are a Fergi shareholder. Now let's back up a moment and see if you can spot where your management went wrong. Was it here? Overproduction of the infamous Fergi Flippo? Maybe it was here.
Terry?
Well, I don't know.
When Randy flippoed full steam ahead against the better judgment of his partners.
It's full-time Flippo.
Your Flippo.
Or maybe it was here.
I'll be proposing Phoebe for the board. Isn't that great?
Terrific.
Perhaps it was expanding into retail stores.
May I help you?
Or maybe the problem was started all the way back here when they decided to sell stock in Fergi Inc. in the first place.
Shareholders. That's a lot of responsibility.
Well, gang, what do you think? You're a shareholder. Where did Fergi go wrong? Yes, where did Fergi go wrong?